first campsite, and we're on our way to Deming, New Mexico to have a shower. And then we'll make our way to Luna for our next campsite. Nothing crazy is happening today. Just a long travel day. So, anyway.
Hopefully we find something to do on the way there.
Leaving the mountains. Also, a little update about the campsite last night. It was so good. It was nice. You couldn't hear anything. The sunset hit the mountains and lit them up to red, and then we got to watch the sunset set behind the other mountains, which were really nice. And then it started cooling down, and we set up the tent. We had an air mattress in it, so we weren't sleeping on the ground. And it was really cool. It was good. And it, like, in the middle of the night, it started cooling down even more, so we even had a blanket to cover. So
no one else was there either. It was very nice. We were just on our own.
Yeah. And then we had our alarm set for 8 this morning, but we actually got up around like 6:30.
Yeah, I was up around 6:15 or so because I woke up and it was light outside. So I'm like, oh man, it's probably close to 8 o'clock, and it wasn't. So I got up earlier and I just kind of watched the sun come up over the mountains.
So you got to watch it come up over the mountains. And it was really nice. It started getting hot about 30 minutes ago or so. It was hot. So we had eggs and bacon. And yeah.
Now it's a day of driving.
Yep. We're currently waiting in line because we have to go through control inspection stuff, which is new for both of us, so we don't know what to expect, but there's a long line. So we'll see how that goes. Update, they did absolutely nothing. They just waved us through. So
yeah, Caitlin freaked out. She's like, "Where's your ID? Where's your ID?" And they didn't even look for it. They didn't even stop us. I rolled right through it.
So
good thing we're not drug traffickers.
oh my gosh.
We are on our way into the Gila National Forest. We stopped in Deming for a while. We had a shower at an RV park, which was cold for me, but apparently it felt really nice for Caitlin.
Yay. Yeah, mine was hot. Mine was good.
Yeah, mine was cold. Both knobs gave cold water. One just gave slightly less cold water. Yeah, and then we kind of had to run around like a chicken with its head cut off looking for ice and water because one place didn't have ice, the other place wouldn't have gallon-sized things of water, so we ended up having to go back to Walmart, which we'd already been to get eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, Deming is very annoying. Deming, New Mexico. I mean, not a fan.
Now.
Yeah, very pretty.
The mountains. Oh, also, we were just driving through like a really deserty spot. We were seeing dust twisters, and they were like pretty big, and then there was like one that came across the road and it like shook the car.
Yeah, and
yeah.
So anyway, hopefully the drive's about to get kind of nice, kind of pretty, you know, as we go through the Gila National Forest up into Luna. We're gonna get there pretty early, so we're having burgers tonight though, so we can have those. Yeah, so
maybe get a good camp spot again.
Yeah,
get there early.
Yeah, we should.
Oh, there! Look, we've been seeing this mountain.
Oh, wow.
And it's bald compared to the other ones. Okay, that's all. Yay!
Andrew, when she and Neil first met,
Little Dry
was
Creek.
as
Is it Little and Dry?
as he was. Nick, Lurks, Andy, and I ended up in the bar.
We have stopped at a pullout about 40 minutes away from our campsite because this is
It's actually even better the other way, but the trees just kind of block it.
Yeah.
We have made it to the Head of the Ditch campground in Luna, New Mexico, in the Apache National Forest. I've got the tent set up. Caitlin's getting the air mattress set up. Gonna be a pretty slow night. We're gonna have burgers later, play some Uno, maybe go hike and explore some of the areas around. But it'll be a nice, easy night before the pack day tomorrow. Yeah, Caitlin was just telling me how she likes how different it is than last night. It is. Still very pretty. The drive up was really, really pretty though, through the Gila and Apache National Forests.
And there's a tiny little stream.
San Francisco River.
Yeah.
The mighty San Francisco. The sun is setting, it's cooling down here. It's gonna be really, really nice to sleep tonight. It's supposed to get down to 69 by 9 p.m. And then when we wake up, it'll be about 50 degrees. So should be very nice to sleep. But campsite's really nice. Super peaceful. Also, to the dude that was here before us, did you just like find these or did you go looking for them? Because if you went looking for them, you need to find better hobbies. That's a little weird.
We are out on a little walk following the roads of the different campsite spots that are in this area, and it's actually really big and it's so quiet. There's like 2 other cars and they're all like so far away from each other you don't even know they're there. Yeah. But this road for a little while. Gonna go see where it leads. Yeah.
Got our bear spray.
Oh yeah, bear spray.
I'm not gonna point it at Caitlin.
Good morning. We are headed out of our second campsite of the trip. It is 50 degrees outside.
44 degrees.
44 degrees. So it was freezing.
I felt fine. I got to use Caitlin as a body heater.
Yeah, which then just made me cold.
I sapped her life force from her.
And then, so now we're on our way to Petrified Forest, and then on to Winslow, and then a Meteor Crater, and then Winslow.
All in Arizona today. We are out of New Mexico.
Yes, in like 5 miles we'll be out of New Mexico.
So you'll see that shortly.
So we got everything packed up. We woke up at 6, and we got everything packed up in 30 minutes, and so we're on the road 30 minutes earlier than scheduled.
Yep.
So
yeah, cool. Fun day ahead.
Yay! We have made it to the Arizona border. Only 5 miles away from our campsite, so it's pretty fast.
Yeah, eventful morning, but now we got 2.5 hours to Petrified Forest National Park. Hopefully it's a pretty drive.
Yeah, yay! We have made it to Petrified Forest. We found out it actually doesn't open until 8 a.m. and it's 7:30 right now. So we're gonna go into the museum and just kill some time because the gate's not even open. Yeah. There's people trying to drive up to the gate, but it literally says that they automatically open at 8. So don't know what they're expecting. But yeah, there's not really any. There's a museum over there, and then there's a museum over here as well.
There's petrified wood right here.
Yeah, so we'll see.
Rabbit. Caitlin, look at rabbit.
We have made it to the sign. We've made it into the park. We just got our pictures taken with our tripod, and we're about to do the scenic drive through the park all the way to the other end.
Yeah, they really don't mess around. We got petrified wood, petrified wood. They don't mess around. They don't even wait for you. It's just right here. Cutting to the chase. desert. At least part of it. Not quite as dramatic as it's been described to me, but it's still really, really pretty. Still really nice.
We're driving through and we just passed a spot with a lot of petrified wood.
Crystal Forest viewpoint.
And we got to talking and we're like, how is it perfectly cut? All these woods. It's not like giant trees that are petrified. It's like little stumps. And they're all just like dispersed everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird. It's like we're not getting our tinfoil hats out, but like, why is it just this one spot? And why are they all like perfectly cut?
Yeah.
Kind of weird. Now I think about it, maybe we do need our tinfoil hats.
Dusty books and school.
On the Puerto Pueblo trail, we went to where you can see the petroglyphs. There's a big foot. I think it's a foot down there. Looks like a foot. There's also one right here. Close. See it? Right there. And then way over there, you can see a bunch of them. If you zoom in, you can see a bunch of them on that rock. Pretty cool, pretty cool.
There's even more petroglyphs on this side. They're all over the rocks.
We're back on the road. We just left Petrified Forest National Park. We went to the visitor center, got our souvenirs, and so now we're on I-40 towards Flagstaff. But first, we're going to go through Winslow, Arizona, to stand on the corner. Caitlin's driving now. She's giving me a little bit of a break. She didn't drive yesterday, and I drove 2.5 hours to Petrified Forest this morning, so she's taking over for a while, letting me enjoy the scenery. Thanks, Caitlin.
We just stopped in Winslow, Arizona, and we stood on the corner. We got our picture taken, and then we got to go into the little gift shop to get some postcards, and Hayden got a sticker.
Yep.
But there was a lot of people there, just in that one spot.
Yeah.
Just in that spot.
You got to wonder how much of Winslow's economy is powered just by that gift shop across the street from standing on the corner. It was really cool though. They had a flatbed Ford truck, which I didn't know was actually there. I knew it was painted in the window, but I didn't know they actually had a truck there. So that was cool. So next stop is the Meteor Crater Natural Landmark, about 20 minutes away. So.
Yay! We are currently going to the top to see the Meteor Crater. We just left the Meteor Crater. What are your thoughts and opinions?
My tinfoil hat's making another appearance. Like, where did it go? You know what I mean?
He's talking about the meteor. Where'd the meteor go? I said, oh, it just disintegrated once it impacted. It's just a whole bunch of little rocks now. He was like, oh.
Yeah, and the museum had all the information, and she was right.
I was right.
95% of it apparently disintegrated on impact, but I don't know. I'm a little more skeptical. It's like, how does a big meteor like that just disappear?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Maybe it's the same way that those trees in Petrified Forest got chopped perfectly across.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Who knows?
Sure.
Anyway, it's time to finish out today's drive. We're going to get back on I-40 here in about 5 minutes or so, finish it out to Flagstaff, and then down into Sedona, which will be a really, really nice drive.